Yeah, I'm recording this session for you, and I'll share this with big classes people, and they will further pass this to you.
Okay.
I have to show my screen. Please hold on. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Fine. So before getting into that, let me have a word with you. Mehboob, did you attend my first session?
Demo we attended.
Okay, so you were there in
Yeah.
that. I mean, Ananya, you, and who was the third person? Do you remember?
No, no, we
No.
were only myself and Ananya were there
Oh,
in
only
that
two.
call.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine, no problem. Subrato, have you gone? I mean, are you going through my first session video?
Yes, I was going through it. Actually, I didn't. I completed only 5 minutes of it, so
It's
I need to
okay.
go through it.
It's a basic introduction. No problem. You can go through it later also. Before getting into that, so Subrato, can you please introduce yourself? I mean, do you have any work experience?
Yes, actually, I have been working in IT industry for 15 years, and but that's mostly in databases, mostly Oracle, with SQL.
Okay.
I have got some experience, basically knowledge in Java, but basically I passed my Java last year sometime. But I want to go for OCP now. So, but I forgot everything because I don't have much practical experience.
Huh?
So I wanted to brush all up and wanted to take the advanced Java classes as well. So want to talk to you regarding that as well
Okay,
after the
okay.
class whenever.
Fine, fine, fine. Maybe after the session we can discuss separately, Subrato, your requirements.
Just 5 minutes.
No problem, no problem. Mehboob and Ananya, I believe you have done your masters, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, okay,
I did my master.
okay, okay. So you both are from the same organization?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. I mean, maybe you might have gone through this Java in your academics long ago, right?
Yeah.
Mehboob, you also, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Fine, fine. Maybe another, I mean, I'm expecting another three participants from your organization. For some reason, they have not yet joined.
Yeah.
No problem.
No, Durga is joined from our organization.
Just now, yeah.
Rest of the two participants, yeah, probably we can share this recording to with them.
Okay, okay, okay. Are you meeting anytime in the day, or you are just offline? I mean, maybe separately from your home or maybe from your work location? I don't know actually. I mean, how are you managing? Are you
Uh,
meeting your friends
no, no, I didn't get you. I'm sorry. One thing is we are connected from our offices. Yeah,
from different locations, right? Not all from same
we are
location.
no, not all from same location. Yeah.
So you are not going to meet one another.
Myself and Ananya will be and get in touch. I mean,
Okay,
usually we both work in same office.
okay, okay, okay. And Durga, can you hear me? I see nothing offline or online with her. Okay, fine, fine, all right. We will be proceeding with the next things, and
Okay.
I believe you have installed Java on your machine, right?
Yes.
And I believe you have set the path and class path also and able to execute a simple program, right? Any difficulty in configuring class path and path variables?
No, we are good. We define the path till JDK, not for JRE.
Okay. Have you executed any simple program?
As usual, that hello world we
Okay.
executed.
It means that you
That
can.
is the only thing we do.
Fine, fine, no problem. No problem. I just want to check whether you have successfully configured Java on your machine or not.
Yeah, it is working and giving output as well to us.
Okay, okay, fine. And do you have any time period that you have to finish this course by this time? I mean, any schedule?
We do have, but as early as possible. That is the only thing we can say now.
Okay. Are you available on weekends by any chance?
So far, no.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Huh. Today we will be getting into OOPS concepts.
Mhm.
Object-oriented programming concepts. So object-oriented programming. So this is a style of programming where everything is treated as an object. Objects are real life entities. The objects which we see around, like pen, mobile phone, even our laptop, desk, chair, ring. So all the things which we see around us are treated as objects. So Java is based upon such a real life entities. And we will be seeing the object-oriented programming concepts. They are class, object, encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism. So these are the OOPS concepts we call it as. We begin with class, then go with object by example, and whatever the things I am going to discuss now are very, very important. You should be very clear in differentiating what a class is and what an object is. How do we define objects for a class? So all those things are very important. They form the ground level. So class can be treated as a template, a blueprint, or a layout of an object. So let me give you an example. Hold on, I'm just looking for some sketch on my machine. Let me try open that. Fine. Yes. You can see there is an image here. So the thing is here, my intention is to construct Taj Mahals of various dimensions at different locations. So my intention is to construct a mini Taj Mahal which is having 1 meter dimension, and medium sized Taj Mahal which is having 5 meter dimension, and a huge sized Taj Mahal which is having 25-meter dimension. So these are my requirements. So to begin with, to construct these Taj Mahals of various dimensions, we need to have a layout of the Taj Mahal. So here, if you observe on this chart, there is a layout here. I just drawn in my previous session and I am using this image for you to explain. So here, this is a layout, and based upon this layout, we are going to construct where 3 Taj Mahals with various dimensions. So this layout is actually logical, and these Taj Mahals which will be constructed by using this layout would become physical. So here, this logical Taj Mahal can be treated as a class here. You can see here class. Class is logical and it is a blueprint of an object. So if you look here, right side, this mini Taj Mahal, medium sized Taj Mahal and huge sized Taj Mahals are the real buildings, whereas the sketch on this chart on this paper is just logical. So my real buildings are, these mini, medium and huge size Taj Mahals can be treated as objects. So you can see here, these mini, medium size, huge size Taj Mahals are physically existing. So these are known as objects. And these physically existing buildings are constructed using this layout. So these physical buildings can be called as instances of this logical layout. So when we get into technical definition, you can write the definition of a class as it's a logical thing and it is a blueprint. So my class, the sketch Taj Mahal, is a blueprint of whom this object, this mini Taj Mahal or medium size or huge size Taj Mahal. So a class can be treated as a blueprint of the object, whereas an object can be defined as it's an instance of a class. So if you see over there, by using one logical layout, we can construct multiple instances, hundreds, thousands of instances we can create. So it means we can create multiple objects for the same class. And here each object is having its own dimensions, you can see. So 1 meter, 5 meters, 25 meters. So they are Taj Mahal buildings but of various dimensions. So these two are the definitions, the class and object. And you should remember this, and I'll give you a few more examples for class and object. So here, so yes. So here you can see class and object. So when I say class as fruit, then orange, banana, apple, grapes, etc. becomes objects of class fruit. And when I say class animal, then dog, horse, elephant, tiger are objects of animal. So I have listed out some examples under class and objects. So bird is a class, peacock, pigeon, crow, parrot are objects of class bird. So if I say hero, then Arnold, Jackie Chan, Rajnikant are objects of hero. Room. So room is a class, and dining room, washroom, drawing room. So all these can be considered as examples of objects for the class room. So similarly, if you say college is a class, then St. Mary's College, St. John's College, Cambridge College, Stella Maris College are objects of class college. Similarly, person. So if person is a class, then Ahmad, it's me. So John, so maybe Mehboob, Subrato, so Ananya are objects of class person. Now, I'll take you into the details of object. So object is an instance of a class, and here I'll take an example of a dog. So consider dog is a class. When I say dog is a class, then what are its objects? So objects, Hachidog object, Doberman dog, so German Shepherd, Alsatian dog. So all these are objects of class dog. Now, in these dog objects, Hachidog, Doberman dog, German Shepherd, so here you can see, I am just labeling the characteristics of dog. So the characteristics of dog are color, size. So every dog has some color, white, brown, black, and size. So I'm just mentioning some size like a number, maybe 4, 5, 6 like this. And weight. So every dog has weight, height, and the speed it runs. So here, these are characteristics of dog. Similarly, there are other characteristics of dog, like a dog can bark, a dog can see, a dog can run, a dog can sleep, eat, jump, walk, smell. So all these are other characteristics. If you observe here, all these characteristics which I labeled, so color, size, weight, height, speed, and bark, see, run, sleep, eat, I have segregated them with a line. Here, why I segregated is these characteristics, color, size, weight, height, represents the state of the dog object. And bark, see, run, sleep, eat represents behavior of the dog object. That is some functionality, some task, what a dog does. So altogether these characteristics are known as members of dog. So here I am slowly defining class here. So how all this, the selected portion becomes members of the class dog. And if you see here, I'm just explaining a little in detail about the state of the object and the behavior. So here, state of the dog object. So if I say here, you can see some example I quoted here, hatch dog object. So I just consider one object, that is hatch dog. Hatch dog, assume, may be having a size 2, color white. Doberman dog, so which is little bigger inside. So I just mentioned 8. And color may be black. German Shepherd dog, size 7, color is brown. So here I gave some values for the characteristics. And you can see here, hatch dog. So hatch dog object knows that its size is 2. Hatch dog object knows that its color is white. Similarly, Doberman dog. Doberman dog object knows that its size is 8 and it knows that its color is black. So here, whatever an object knows are considered as variables. So here, when labeling the characteristics of dog, we can label them as variables, one part, and the other is methods. So these bark, see, run, sleep, eat, you can see I just mentioned braces here, indicating that they are methods. So here, what these methods does? So here you can see what an object does. So if you put a question, what a dog object does. A dog object can bark, a dog object can see, a dog object can run, so hatch dog object can sleep, so hatch dog can eat. So here, if you put a question, what an object does, the answer is a method. If you put a question, what an object knows, then the answer is variable, that is members. So these we call them as member variables and member methods. So if you go in detail, so these are the names: member methods, member variables. So sometimes if you want to classify, I mean to say, if you want to label what a class is and how to uh, uh, list out the characteristics that are representing variables and the characteristics that are representing methods, then you can put these two questions. So what an object knows and what an object does. So here, these together are parts of dog characteristics. So how do we write this class technically in Java? So if you observe here, we can see class 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 beginning with a small in case C. Class followed by the class name, that is dog. And there are curly braces here, open curly brace and ending curly brace. You can see here. It's highlighted red in color. So this is a class, and inside the class we can represent variable, color, size, height, weight, and here methods: bark, eat, sleep, run, jump. You can see here every method is having some curly braces here, a pair of curly braces. So here the thing is, these methods, whatever I told you here, are nothing but, if you refer to C programming, in C programming, you are aware of defining variables and you are aware of defining functions. So in C programming, the functions, whatever you have seen, can be treated as methods in Java. And if you are aware of COBOL programming, so we had procedures. So these methods can be treated as procedures in COBOL programming. Nothing but which represents some block of statements to perform a task. I will show you the syntax of a method, how to write, maybe in our upcoming sessions. So as of now, so this is how we can define a class in Java technically. So class followed by class name. And if you observe here, the class name is beginning with uppercase. And this is coding convention. You need to follow this coding convention. Class is a keyword and dog is my class name. And class names always begin with uppercase. And these are comments. So we have single line comment and multiple line comments like in C programming. It is same. In C programming also we use comments. So a pair of slashes to represent single line comment, and of course multiple line comments we use with those curly brace, slash and star. So comments are used to describe the task that is happening in our code. And yeah. So here you can see this is how we define a class and how do we construct an object to that in Java technically. So we can construct an object for this class dog using a statement. So here you can see class name followed by the object name equals to new dog, and here this dog again is a class name but having method like braces. This part having the class name and method like braces is known as constructor. So this is the statement that we use in Java technically to create, to construct an object for a class. So let me see here the complete explanation for, yeah. I just told you, right, in C programming, so here we write a main function and we are using printf, scanf, all these are functions. And if you see here, sin, log, max, all these are functions. So these functions in C programming can be called as methods in Java. And so here this is a sin function and we write the code out, outside the main function, and you can see this is the code. I just written a skeleton of a function here in C programming. I am referring to C programming. I just told you, right, in C programming the functions can be treated as the methods in Java. So here I just gave an example. How do we mention that? So it's a sin function with a set of statements. And this is a return type of the function in C. Similarly in Java also we have return type. I will show you the complete prototype how to define a method. And here I told you, right, procedures. In COBOL, the procedures we call them, and in C programming we call functions, and in Java they are methods. All these three are used to represent some task, some functionality, some behavior. Then so I told you that I'll show you the creation of an object. So before getting into how to create an object, let me show you the program structure in Java. So here, and if you remember, this program structure is similar to in C programming also. So structure of the Java program. There are various sections in Java program. These Java programs can be written using Notepad. So the first section is documentation section. So in documentation section, generally we write, we describe in comments, that is what this program name and who is the author and when was it written, when was it compiled, and any version number. So we are going to mention all these things in documentation section. So followed by package section. So this documentation section is seen in C programming also. And package section. So here we will be defining packages here. So packages can be treated as modules in an application. So generally when we are developing software, the whole software is cut down into pieces, and each piece can be treated as a module, and here those modules can be called as packages. So package section we call it as. Of course, we will be seeing all these package section, everything by example in our upcoming session. So package is nothing but a group of classes. And then import section. So import section is something that is similar to in C programming. In C programming, you can see here I have written a C program. In Java, generally you will be beginning the C program with the hash include stdio.h, hash include console.io.h, math.io.h. So here this hash include. So these are known as preprocessor directives in C program. Preprocessor directives. So here I am referring to C programming. If you see here, hash include stdio.h, math.h. So if I am including this math.h, then I am able to use this log function, max function, sine function, trigonometric or mathematical related functions. Assume if I am not using this math.h, assume I am removing this. And if you try using any mathematical predefined function, then when you compile your C program, it says that max function is unresolved. It means your program needs this math.h library to be included in your program so that when you call any mathematical related function, then that code is associated with this library, math.h. So this preprocessor directives in C programming, which has many functions in it, are similar to import section in Java program. So here you can see, I just mentioned. So this import section is similar to preprocessor directives in C program, that is hash include stdio. In C programming, these preprocessor directives are known as linkage section, we call it as. That is nothing but this math.h is linking the code of sine function that is present in it with the calling of the function. So that is how we call linking. So linkage section we call this as. In C programming, this preprocessor directives where we declare is known as linkage section. And in Java, that is import section. Then in Java programming, we have classes. So we will be defining classes. classes with those members, then followed by methods, then followed by sub methods, any user defined methods. So this is the complete structure of Java program. So among these, classes and methods are mandatory to use. So without this, you cannot write a Java program. So in methods, main method is key method, where the compilation execution begins with main method. In C programming also, we write code in main function. So main function is the first function that is called by C compiler. Similarly, in Java, we have main method, and I believe I have already used this main method in my previous session to write a simple hello world program. So main method is the first method that is invoked by JVM, Java Virtual Machine, and from there the execution starts. So that is program structure of the Java program. And let me go back to creating a Java object for a class. I am talking about this. So let me refer to an image which I have already used. So object creation. Before getting into this object creation, let me know if you have any doubts, any queries. Anyone?
No, we are good.
Fine. So let's proceed creating an object. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll draw a new picture for you. Let me open Paint application. The process of creating an object is very important to understand. So let me write here. Oh, sorry. What I'm doing is creating a dog object. So I am creating dog object. Dog equals to new dog, semicolon. In Java also, every statement is terminated by semicolon, like C programming, SQL programming. So here, this is class dog, and let me take you back to my notepad. So this is class dog. You can see here class dog with members, variables, and methods. So this is the Java class. And let me go back to here. So this is the class name followed by the object. So here this dog is known as object. Better say dog is known as object reference variable. Look there, it's also a variable actually. Object reference variable. I'll explain you in detail. Object reference variable. So let me write here dog is class name, then dog with this method like braces is constructor we call it as, and before that we have new is an operator in Java. So new is an operator in Java, and this is used to assign memory for an object. So assign memory. So memory allocation. if you go back to C programming, we can dynamically assign memory to some variables using pointers. There are some functions like calloc, malloc, which are used to assign memory. So here, new operator is used to assign memory to object. So these are change color. Okay, and if you observe here, let me give some space. And here I'm just pointing one. I'm just underlining it. This is part 1 and this is part 2. Underline part 2. Let me write here number. And this is 3 and 2. So I segregated these long statement dog, hutch dog equals to new dog into three parts. So this is first part, this is second part, and third part is the assignment actually. So this is how I segregated, and let me, yes. So here, this part, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me save this. Yes. So I'm explaining you each part here. So if you observe here, this part, this portion, so first portion, dog, class name and hutch dog. So here hutch dog is an object reference variable. So what I am doing is I am going to draw I am considering this hutch dog reference variable as a remote control. So I just draw a remote control here. I'll try giving some other color. Okay. So this is a remote control, and remote control generally have buttons. So those buttons are nothing but, if you go back, refer to our class dog, color, size, height, weight. And methods, of course, bark, eat, sleep, run, jump, all these are variables, I mean to say members in class dog. So here, this remote control also have buttons, and these buttons are nothing but members present in class. Okay, so buttons. And let me put this remote control in a stand. Yes, I assume this is a stand. I have just put this remote control into a stand. So this is a remote control, and generally we use remote control to operate electronic devices like a television, refrigerator, and so on. So I assume this as a remote control, and this remote control is now going to operate my object. So here the first step is done, that is creating a reference variable for class dog, that is creating a remote control for hutch dog object is done. Now second portion, you can see here, if this second portion is new dog. So here, this dog with a method like braces is constructor, we call it as. So here, a constructor is being called, and who is going to call is JVM. So JVM is going to call. And it is using a keyword NEW over there. So a new keyword will assign some memory to my object. So here I'm going to draw an object. So assume this is hatchdog. So this is hatchdog object. Let me write here. Hatchdog. So hatchdog object is created, and here this remote control, let me name it. This remote control is an object reference variable. So that object reference variable is nothing but, observe there, hatchdog I have mentioned in lowercase here, hatchdog. This remote control is nothing, I mean to say this hatchdog reference variable, whatever I used in creating the Java object, that is dog object, is nothing but this one, this remote control. So my second part, so here an object is constructed. Now the memory is also assigned to this object, and the memory assignment is done by JVM. And third portion, so here third part is an assignment, that is this object, hatchdog object, is to be operated by a remote control, right? So I am going to assign that this is the remote control that is going to operate this hatchdog. So assignment, that is mapping, we call it as. So the object that we created is now mapped to this remote control. Now you are going to operate that object using remote control. And how do we operate? So how do we operate? So let me write here. So I am writing here. I have the remote control, my remote control hatchdog. So we generally access members of the class dog using reference variable, then dot operator, and we can mention. So I am giving a size. Hatchdog object dot size equals to 7, assume. It means, so what happens is, inside this object, a variable is created, and the variable name is size, and it is having a value 7. So similarly, if I say hatchdog dot, assume I use here mark. It means, so look here, whenever I am using a dot operator and the member over there, so hatchdog object dot bark, then this hatchdog object starts barking. That is nothing but whenever this statement is executed, it means internally there is a button corresponding to bark method, and I am pressing the bark button on this remote control, and my hatchdog starts barking. Similarly, hatchdog dot sleep, if you say, it means the sleep button is being pressed here, and my hatchdog starts sleeping. So here those variables can be treated as these some dots present inside this object. So similarly, you can put as many dots as there are members representing in a class. So we can access the state or behavior of a dog object in my sample using dot operator. Now I use the same steps to create a Doberman dog object. So look here, I'm quickly creating So dog, Doberman dog equals to new dog. So here what happens in memory? In memory, a remote control is created. I have to take so a remote control is created, a reference variable, then an object is created, then so I generally put this remote control in stand. Yeah, and then a mapping goes here. Yes, to this. Now, if I say Doberman dog dot sleep, it means there is a button corresponding to sleep on this, and I am pressing sleep button on this remote control, then my Doberman dog object. So it is Doberman dog object, it's right here, Doberman dog. So my Doberman dog object starts sleeping. Similarly, if you want to, so Doberman dog dot jump. Then my Doberman dog object starts jumping because I am pressing a button that is corresponding to jump on this remote control. So this is how a second object is created, and so on, of course. Now the thing is, I have hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, my monitor is off for some reason. I'm just checking. Please hold on.
Sure. Okay. So if
Yes. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, we are able to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
you.
There was all of a sudden a technical problem. Huh?
So that's okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Of course. My session also is about to end. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
The final thing which I was about to tell you is, huh. So I believe you can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Right, right. In these two remote controls, one is Hutchdog remote control, the other one is Doberman dog remote control. So here,
Mm-hmm.
with Hutchdog remote control, you are able to control Hutchdog object. Similarly, with Doberman dog remote control, you are able to control Doberman dog object. Now,
Okay.
generally, can you take this Hutchdog remote control and try showing to Doberman dog object and try controlling it? Is it possible? Like Samsung TV remote
No,
control showing to Sony TV and trying to control. Is it possible in real life? No.
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 Similarly here also. You cannot take a Hutchdog object and point to Doberman dog object and make the Doberman object sleep, eat, jump or something. It's not possible. So that was the thing I was about to tell. Meanwhile, I don't know, my monitor was off all of a sudden without any reason.
Okay.
This is the first time I am observing. Maybe I have to take it to service center then. Okay, so that's about object creation. And yeah, so as of now, from this session, do you have any doubts in identifying an object and its, I mean, a class and its objects?
I think we are good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
fine.
fine, fine. All right. Then for today, I'm going to wind up the session and let me speak. Subrato, are you there?
Yes, Avan.
Yes.
Yes, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Any queries, Subrato, from you?
Yes, basically, do you usually arrange other kind of courses? This is basic Java course, right?
Yes, basic Java course.
Okay, and this has got 20 sessions, is it?
Maybe Subrato, we can discuss Durga and Mehboob. You can exit the session. As of now, this is, and we shall meet maybe after your weekend.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Fine, fine. Have a nice day. And
Yeah.
this video would
Okay.
be shared with you by Syed soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Ahmad.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Sir.
Syed, yes,
Hello,
yes.
Durga.
I,
Okay, sir. I am looking forward to the Durga's Gmail ID, sir.
okay.
Durga, I think I need to check with Durga. Probably like he's going to send out an email to you, Syed.
Okay. Yeah. Please. You can check me on my chat box. I'm. Yeah. If you check the chat box, I'm putting my email ID. Yeah. Tell her to please share it to me. Okay.
Yeah, sure. And also, I believe this Monday they're having holiday here.
Okay.
I mean, like, coming Monday. So, do we have class or no class on that day?
Yeah. USA Monday.
Yeah, USA Monday.
We do have, yeah,
Um,
we do have. See, the classes are like for USA Monday to Friday. Yes, sir?
okay.
Yeah, can.
Yeah. The classes are like, it is going to be like Monday to Friday for USA. So that is going to be like Tuesday to Saturday for India.
Yeah, but we won't be able to join on Monday because it's holiday here.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah. So can we have it on Tuesday?
Yeah, sure, no problem. What I do is I will drop an email to everyone, Ananya and
Okay.
everyone. So, I mean, yeah, we'll have a word on this as well, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, and please inform Durga to email her Gmail ID to me. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I will do.
It is Syed SYED@bigclasses.com.
Yeah. I saw it. I mean, like you pasted in the chat, right? Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mehboob. Thank you. Bye-bye.